In a time when women were told to be silent, she wrote. When they were told to obey, she questioned. And when they were told to accept their fate, she changed it. This is the story of Kartini, a woman born into a world that denied her freedom, yet she dared to dream of a future where girls could read, learn, and lead. Though she died young, her words sparked a revolution that still burns bright today. Kartini was born on April 21, 1879 in Jepara, a small coastal town in Java which was then part of Dutch East Indies, now modern-day Indonesia. She came from a privileged background as the daughter of a Javanese nobleman and one of his wives. Despite her family's high status, Kartini's life was heavily shaped by the constraints of tradition. In Javanese aristocracy, daughters were expected to be refined, obedient, and hidden. At the age of 12, Kartini entered Pinitan, a period of seclusion that confined girls to their homes until marriage. While her brothers attended school and explored the world, Kartini sat behind walls with her mind yearning for more. But Kartini refused to let her spirit be caged. She devoured books on philosophy, politics, and women's rights. She found inspiration in European feminist thinkers like Multatuli and Rosa Manus, and she began writing letters, long, passionate letters to Dutch reformists, pouring out her frustrations, her hopes, and her dreams.
I feel as I'm buried alive. Why must a woman's world be so small? Why can we not learn, work, and dream as men do? Must we always be slaves to tradition?
Kartini's words did not go unheard. Her letters reached Dutch feminists and intellectuals who saw in her the spark of a revolution. They call her the voice of Java, a woman who dared to challenge centuries of tradition. But in her own home, she faced resistance. Her father, whom she loved deeply, was torn. He admired her brilliance, but feared the consequences of defying tradition. In Java, a woman's duty was to marry, not to lead. But Kartini was relentless. And so she did the unthinkable. She opened Indonesia's first school for girls, where daughters of noble families and commoners alike could learn side by side. She taught them literacy, independence, and self-worth. But change is never easy. There were whispers, disapproval, even threats. Many in her community accused her of corrupting tradition, of making women too bold. But Kartini did not waver.
They tell a woman's place is in the home. I say our place is wherever we choose it to be. They tell us to obey. I say only to truth, to justice, to what is right. They tell us to be silent, but I will not be silent, and neither should you.
At 24, Kartini was forced into marriage despite her dreams. But she chose a husband who supported her cause, who allowed her to continue her work, to educate, and to fight for change. For a moment, it seemed she had won. She was a teacher, a leader, and soon a mother. But fate was cruel. Just days after giving birth to her son, Kartini fell ill. On September 17, 1904, at the age of 25, Kartini passed away.
After darkness comes light.
Kartini's life was brief, but her words and actions were immortal. Her letters, collected and published after her death, became a beacon of hope for women across Indonesia and beyond. Her dream of education and equality did not die with her. It grew stronger. Kartini did not live to see the future she dreamed of, but you are living it. You stand on the foundation she built, and now the question is, what will you do with it? The world will tell you who you should be. They will place limits on your dreams. They will tell you to wait, to be patient, to accept what is given. History has never been changed by those who waited. The leaders, the pioneers, the revolutionaries, the ones who rewrite the rules are the ones who refuse to let the world define them. You are not small. Your voice is not weak. You are the product of every woman who came before you. Their fight, their sacrifice, their dreams live in you. And now is your turn. If you have a dream, fight for it. If you see injustice, stand against it. And if they say you cannot, prove them wrong.
After darkness comes light, and we are the light.